This is match game 74, production number 0206, and it's take one. Get ready to match the stars. Jack Carter, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Trish Stewart, Richard Dawson, and Kaye Stevens as we play the star-studded big money match game 74. And now, here's the host of match game 74, Gene Rivers.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Johnny Olson.
Hi, Gene.
How are you, Jack?
Hi, Gene.
Everything okay? Is everyone all right? Ready to have a go at it?
We're glad to see you.
Shall we regulars welcome the new kid on the block, Trish Stewart? There. Trish is well known to CBS TV audiences because she's one of the stars of a marvelous soap opera that's on around noon every day. Is that right? And it's called The Young and the Restless.
Yay!
Yay! Listen, it's obvious that she's young, isn't it?
I was on one of those called The Old and the Helpless. But I'd like to be young and restless, would you?
How restless are you? Don't answer that question. Okay, let's say hello to our two players, Peggy Barfield and Shirley Kilgore. Hello, ladies. Peggy is our current champ. She's won $12,000? Have you won that much money? That'll put a smile on your face, won't it, Johnny?
For the whole
And she's
human
being
race.
challenged by Shirley. We finished round one, and Shirley's ahead at the end of round one, 1-0. Is that right?
That's correct.
All right, we're going to start with round two right after we finish this commercial message for you. Whoa. Shall we? Okay, I'll push the button here and reveal the two questions in our second and final round and ask Shirley to make a selection.
A.
She wants A.
Aye.
Remember, Shirley's from where?
Fordyce, Arkansas.
Fordyce, Arkansas.
Fordyce, Arkansas.
Fordyce, Arkansas. That's where Shirley's from.
Arkansas.
Joe said to the doctor, "You're not going to believe this, but my wife tried to straighten my blank with a hammer." That's right. Last time in the first round of this game, Shirley matched Richard Dawson, so he is the only one not participating. Everyone else writes, though.
Some sweetheart.
Aren't you sorry you're not writing this time? You may whisper in my ear what your answer would be. I'll hold a mic. Okay, we're all set except Kaye Stevens, who just comes here and listens to the questions and laughs and never writes anything. You finished? All right.
Yeah.
Shirley, Joe said to the doctor, "You're not going to believe this, but my wife tried to straighten my blank with a hammer."
Nose.
Nose. That must have hurt a little. What do you have there?
Oh, Joe didn't need a nose. I figured she straightened out the whole head.
The whole head.
The whole head.
Okay.
A phrenology job.
Nose job is what she's looking for there, Brett.
Well, I went totally musical and thought of a xylophone and said back.
My back.
Back.
Back. Listen, your hair looks lovely today.
It's a new wig.
Oh, it is.
It's a lovely new wig.
It's terrific. Great
Like
wig,
it?
isn't it? There. Okay. Charles.
Charles has new hair, too.
What do you say?
The correct answer, as usual.
No.
So confident.
Yes. He's only the perfect human being there. Now, Trish, what do you offer for your first go-round here?
Well, Jack and I believe in lobotomies. Head.
Head. Okay.
We are.
So we'll skip over to Kaye and ask her for her response. Nose is the answer she's looking for.
This is what I had that felt like the doctor, when he was working with it was a leg. My leg was broken and it felt like he fixed it with a hammer.
I see.
Really?
Okay. So you scored once there, and now we point out to Becky you've got to score 2 matches to stay in the game. 3, however, will win another game for you, Peggy Barfield. There's a new type of parking meter in New York City. When the time runs out, it blanks your car. Been to New York lately? You type a parking meter in New York City. When the time runs out, it blanks your car. You think about that, Peggy, while our celebrities are writing.
I have such fun.
Your new wig makes you write faster.
Yes, that's true.
He doesn't hear as well.
Yes, I noticed that. Okay, they're all finished. So, Peggy, we need a response from you to this. There's a new type of parking meter in New York City. When the time runs out, it blanks your car.
It hits your car.
It hits your car. You're owing, you're doing that to a lady who's won $12,000 already? You're going to argue with her? Let's find out what happens here now.
Well,
it hits your car.
The meter turns into a cup, and it tickets your car.
It tickets your car automatically. Hits. Okay. Brett, what do you say?
Well, I lived in New York for a long time, you know, and I know what really happens. It blows up your car.
It blows up your car. That's worse than hitting, Charles.
Blows away your
Blows
car.
away. Okay, Trish, have you ever lived in New York?
It tows away the
Tows
car.
away the car there. You've got to match the two remaining celebrities, Peggy, or it's all over. Richard.
Peggy, I have good news and bad news. The good news is you have 12 grand. The bad news is it tickets your car.
So, Shirley is the winner. Come on now, Shirley. Okay. Well, Peggy, you've been up here a lot. You've been on and off that platform a great deal. You've had a lot of goes at super matches. You've got a total of $12,000 together with our best wishes.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Goodbye, Peggy.
Bye, Peggy Barfly.
Now, Shirley, you're going to have your first go at the Big Money Super Match, and that'll happen right after this happens for all America.
No, you're not hallucinating.
Here we go with Shirley Kilgore. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, we polled a recent studio audience, Shirley, and we got their best response to this. Ring around the blank. Ring around the blank. A lot of words up there. The answer that audience gave most often is worth $500 to you if you match it. Then the next one, $250, and the third, $100. Now, which celebrities would you like a little help from?
Richard?
Richard.
What I said to you on our first date, Gene.
What?
Ring around the collar.
Remember? Yes, I do remember. It was so humiliating.
You certainly know how to show a girl a good time.
Would you like to choose someone else?
Charles.
Charles.
I have a 16-year-old dog.
Yeah.
That's good enough for
Must have
me.
been a hard birth.
Named Rosie.
Yes. Ring around the rosy. Okay. All right, one more.
Brett.
Brett,
Ring around the moon.
ring around the moon. So you've got ring around the moon, ring around the rosy, ring around the collar. You may choose one of those or give us one of your own. What would you like to do, Shirley?
Ring around the collar.
Ring around the collar. All right. A well-known advertising campaign. Let's find out if it's up there. That's the one that Richard gave you. Here we go. We're looking for ring around the collar. And now may we see the $100 response. Ring around the tub. Anybody think of that?
Yes, I have
think
a
of
back
that?
chair.
And you wrote it down, too.
I'm
All
too
right.
clean.
Still looking for a ring around the collar. Here's the $250 response. Ring around the rosy. Okay, that was Charles'
Very
answer.
good.
Last chance for the collar. Here is the $500 response. Collar! Congratulations. Okay. So, Shirley, you've won the $500. It means you now play for 10 times that amount, or $5,000. To do that, you have to match one celebrity head-to-head, and it's time to choose one now.
Richard.
You're going to choose Richard, all right? Richard will get ready to write. You'll face me. Here is the $5,000 question. This will have to be an exact match. Those are the rules. Tap blank. T-A-P blank. Okay, he's finished. Now, Shirley, what answer would you like to give us you think will match his in filling in this blank? Tap,
Water.
tap, water. Tap, water. Wait a minute, we're going to find out right now. All right, Richard, for $5,000, would you show us your card and say the answer at the same time you show it?
We were so close.
Tap water.
I said tap dance.
Tap dance.
You said tap water.
Actually, they're both good answers now, aren't they?
Oh, thank you.
What did you think, audience? Dance. Oh. Tap beer? Bunch of winos out there today now. Okay, now you're up to $600, Shirley. You're going to meet another player and play another game, so let's welcome Clyde Carnes. I guess you know each other, and Clyde may look familiar to many of you who are watching today or who are with us here in person. It's because Clyde's been on the show before. He's on a couple of days ago, and we matched a couple of words with one of his opponents, and the judges have had some second thoughts on that match they gave his opponent. So in fairness to Clyde, we thought we'd bring him back here and give him another shot at it.
Good. Give him another here.
I remember Clyde as a fireman.
Yes, at
From what station?
27.
27 here in Los Angeles.
Right.
And you're married?
Married and have 2 children.
Yeah.
My wife and her parents are in the audience.
Where is your wife?
Right down in the first row.
First row, right there. A very pretty lady there in a blue print dress.
That's
Well,
on fire.
That's on fire, no. Well, you're a handsome couple. And I'm sure your babies are beautiful, too. So let's get on with it now here and have another go at it. You know the rules, Clyde. I'll push this button and ask you, the challenger, to make a selection.
I'll try B.
B is what he wants, and here we go. Bluebeard the pirate said, I'll not be letting Ewell Gibbons on my ship again. Last time out, he ate my blank.
I'm the first one finished.
Good girl. That wig really helped.
Whee!
Finished. Okay. We're waiting for you, Charles.
Charles, dear.
We're gonna have to get you a new wig, too. Okay. Now, Clyde. Bluebeard the pirate said, I'll not be letting Ewell Gibbons on my ship again. Last time out, he ate my
Wooden leg.
wooden leg.
Good.
Well, the audience thinks he's got a winner. Let's find out what Jack
Oh,
Carter
I
did.
wish. That's clever. I wish I'd have thought of that.
He ate my wooden leg.
Oh, well, Ewell Gibbons hasn't gone upstairs. He just finished eating the Nixon tapes, but but I thought he ate my poop deck.
He ate the poop deck. All right. All right, Brett, what do you say?
What can we do to cheer her up?
I don't know.
She's beginning to spawn.
Did you hear the sobs of disappointment from that audience when he said he was married? They went, oh!
I never saw such a pretty Clyde in my whole life.
Yeah.
The prettiest Clyde I've ever seen.
I thought she said flag,
Yes,
and I was
no.
going to say, I didn't see any flag.
Shall we get on with
Oh,
the
yes,
game
we're
here?
masked.
Ate the
Ate
mast.
the mast.
Okay.
That's the thing that holds the sails
Bluebeard the
up.
pirate said, I'll not be letting Ewell Gibbons on my ship again. Last time out, he ate my mast. And the answer Clyde's looking for is wooden leg. Charles, what do you have?
Clyde, that's a good parrot. Didn't he have a parrot?
Yes,
too?
he had a parrot that sat on his shoulder and said pieces of 8 all the time. Pieces of 8. You remember that?
Showed up.
All right, Trish.
Wooden leg is the best.
Why, of course he ate his wooden leg.
Okay. Now, Richard.
Well, I was here the last time, Clyde.
Yes.
The least I could do is write wooden leg.
That's 2. And Kay.
Oh, I went for the most important thing on board the ship, his rudder.
Ate the rudder.
Ewell Gibbons eats rudders.
Yeah.
I've seen him. His
On a
mother's
nourishment
rudder.
and
That's it.
right?
I know.
Yes. Vitamins and all that. Okay, so we finished one half of round 1. Clyde, you've scored 2 times, and Shirley, we have yet to come to yours. We'll do that right after we do a little business with you.
Today's consolation prizes are American Tourister Go Anywhere, lightweight luggage, continental styling and carrying ease, American Tourister, the casual luggage that isn't made casually. And Mr. Coffee and Joe DiMaggio brew a great cup of coffee in just seconds, Mr. Coffee. And Tastemaker's elegant double sheets, pillowcases, and towels in their fashionable Sheraton pattern. Tastemaker, quality and design for the American home. And a supply of Listerol spray disinfectant, the germ killer that kills odor-causing germs and prevents mold and mildew. Listerol from Listerine. Match Game 74 will be back in a blank.
GSN presents...
It was extremely difficult in the beginning because he thought the most important thing was the game. Mark Goodson used to write these long memos to the producer. He says, "What is Rayburn doing? He's getting laughs. He's getting laughs." He thought that was terrible.
Stay tuned for more of that 70s Hour on GSN.
Well, they were wrong.
I love that
I see. All right, here we go. Now, Shirley, we've got this for you. 2-0 is the score, and everybody plays. This is it. Have you heard about Charles Nelson Reilly?
Yes, one of a
Yes,
trio.
I have, as a matter of fact.
Gently,
Have you heard about
please.
Charles Nelson Reilly?
Gently.
Well, he got a blank while streaking. He got a blank while streaking. Oh, dear me. All right, Mr. Carter's the first one finished. Just for curiosity's sake, just gonna peek at your answer there. Thank you, sir. Oh. All right, everybody's finished up and down, and we'll call on Shirley. Have you heard about Charles Nelson Reilly, Shirley? He got a blank while streaking.
A chill.
A chill. A chill.
Chill.
That meant he wasn't running fast enough, I guess. What did you say?
Well, I know he
Jim?
got arrested, but they had to release him for insufficient evidence. Cheer up. But Shirley was close. He got a cold. That's a chill, isn't it?
Cold and a chill. Is that a match, yes or no? Yes, it is. Okay, there's one. Brett?
It starts with a C. He got a cop. Does that match?
He got a cop.
That doesn't matter. Well.
All right, Charles.
First of all, I don't streak.
You don't streak?
No, I barely had courage to go to gym class. But anyway, cold.
Cold and chill. There's another match. What do you have to say about Charles Nelson Reilly, Trish?
Well, he's so nice, I thought he was going to get a girl, but he got a cold.
Cold. There's three. Richard, what did he get?
He got a sunburn.
All right, and Kaye, what did you give him?
I was with him. I know what he got. He got an offer.
You got an offer.
From his 16-year-old dog.
So at this moment, the score is 3-2 in favor of the champ. We go to round 2 and ask Clyde to make a selection.
I'll try B again.
B it is. Now, last time, Clyde, you matched Richard and Trish, so the two of you will not participate. Dr. Frankenstein said, "I just installed a television set in my monster. I put the screen in the forehead and the works in his blank."
Oh, that's a good
I put the screen in his forehead and the works in his blank. All right, Kay is all set. She had an instant idea. Now, Clyde, Dr. Frankenstein said, "I just installed a television set in my monster. I put the screen in his forehead and the works in his...
Drawers.
That's the funniest fireman I've ever met in my life. You don't meet too many funny firemen, do you, Jack?
No. No, I'm signing up for that department. What worries me is in my neighborhood, and he's here. Well, I figured it would be based in the naval.
In the naval.
Good place to put a dial, over the naval.
Okay. All right, Brett?
He's a fireman?
He's a fireman.
I'm leaving now to go home and set my house on fire.
Your luck, I'll show up.
Well, you've heard about front.
Yeah.
Behind. which is drawers or behind, wouldn't you
How about
say?
that? No, the judge says he can't match that. Drawers is his answer, Charles.
Well, you always got to go in through the rear, so I said rear end.
Rear end. Oh, okay. Now you've got to match Kaye to stay in the game.
I said belly.
Belly. So that is not a match, and Shirley wins another game. Congratulations, Shirley. There you go, another $100 for you. Well, Clyde, again, it's been a short meeting here. I'm sorry to see you come and go so soon all the time, but we've enjoyed meeting you. And since this is your second appearance, we've got another gift for you backstage. That's 2 for Clyde. Make a note of that. Thanks a lot, Clyde.
Bye,
We'll be right back after this message. Yes. I got a minute and... All right. What happened to Shirley Kilgore? She's gone, but she'll be back next time, right? And, will you be back next time?
I don't know if I can make it.
Yes, you'll be back. You'll be back next time. Is there any unfinished business that I have with any of you? Now, wait a minute. I was supposed to
You were going to talk about my daytime that I do.
That's right.
And isn't it wonderful that the daytime Days of Our Lives I'm doing,
Yep.
of course, another network, but it's written by William Bell, who also writes Young and Restless.
Oh.
And William Bell told me about her great talent.
Are you going to be on it on a regular
Yes.
basis?
Or
an irregular basis?
About regular, because I still do my nightclubs. I still work in Florida and around. I'll be at the Bachelor's 3 as well.
And when will you be doing this daytime?
I'm doing that, about 3-4 times a month now.
In New York or here?
No, here.
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 All
I
right.
will be appearing on Suspects Wanted on Channel 9.
Okay. We'll all have our hooks out for you. So we hope you'll be able to join us next time.
Wait, there's a fifth.
I'm terribly sorry.
And when Brett will stop her coughing. Gene Rayburn for Match Game 74. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 74. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of these CBS stations.